Sir, you gotta repent, sir. You gotta repent, sir, for murdering babies.
Why?
Because it's a sin before God.
Why?
Wow.
Stinky breath.
Yeah,
Why?
that's pretty evil of you, sir.
Yeah, I am.
And I hope and pray that you...
Yeah.
Well, that's what you do to babies, huh?
Yeah, I love it.
You love it, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I hope that you come to Christ, sir.
Oh, I never go to Christ.
I hope that you come to Christ,
No,
sir.
I don't go to Christ.
Yeah,
I don't listen to Christ.
You will have a darkened heart, sir.
I do have a darkened heart. Yeah.
You have a darkened heart.
I do very, very much so.
And you will stand before God in judgment day.
Yes, I will. Every day.
You will stand.
Shalom to the house of Israel. Shalom to the 12 tribes scattered abroad, as mentioned in James 1:1. Shalom to the heathen, mentioned in 2 Ezra chapter 2, verse 33 and 34. As hearing and understanding and having a shepherd in the end of the world. Shalom to all the sons of Adam, but Israel first. Okay, as we see the doctor, he under spiritual attack. You know what I'm saying? But that heathen is finished. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually finished. You know what I'm saying? But this is not to speak against Esau. No, this is a spiritual thing. And I want to show some things from our Hebrew writings that answer that question. Where do we get the idea? Where did the sons of Adam get the idea to begin to destroy their offspring? And I'm going to show that. Okay, this is Enoch chapter 6, verse 1. It says, "And it came to pass when the children of men had multiplied, that in those days were born unto them beautiful and comely daughters. And the angels, the children of heaven, saw and lusted after them, and said to one another, Come, let us choose us wives from among the children of men, and begat us children. And Simjaza, who was their leader, said unto them, I fear you will not indeed agree to this deed, and I alone shall have to pay the penalty of a great sin. And they all answered him and said, Let us all swear an oath, and all bind ourselves by mutual imprecations, not to abandon this plan, but to do this thing. Then swear they all, and bound themselves by mutual imprecations upon it. And they were all 200 who descended in the days of Jared on the summit of Mount Hermon, and they called it Mount Hermon because they had sworn and bound themselves by mutual imprecations upon it. Okay, so we just showing you the agreement that the angels made to come down and have offspring with human women. So we're showing you that. Now we're going to go to Enoch chapter 69, and we're going to read this one particular angel, one of his crimes. His name was Casdijah. This is the book of Enoch chapter 69 and verse 13. It says, And the fifth was named Casdijah. This is he who showed the children of men all the wicked smitings of spirits and demons, and the smitings of the embryo in the womb, that it may pass away, and the smitings of the soul, the bites of the serpent, and the smitings which befall through the noontide heat, the son of the serpent named Tabet. So this angel named Casdijah taught man how to destroy them embryos. You understand? That's the origin of what she was doing. You see what I'm saying? That's the origin of what she known to have got popping. You know what I'm saying? That's Margaret Sanger. You understand what I'm saying? This is the origin. This is where she got that from. This is where mankind got that from. Margaret Sanger is a descendant of Adam. So we answered that. I want to show you also something in Jasher chapter 2 and verse 19. It says, for in those days, this is Jasher 2, chapter 19. You refer to Jasher twice in the Bible. Once in Joshua 10:13, and another time in 2 Samuel 1 and 18. This is Jasher chapter 2, verse 19. It says, for in those days the sons of men began to trespass against God, and to transgress the commandments which he had commanded to Adam to be fruitful and multiply in the earth. And some of the sons of men caused their wives to drink a draught that would render them barren, in order that they might retain their figures, and whereby their beautiful appearance might not fade. And when the sons of men caused some of their wives to drink, Zillah drank them. And the childbearing women appeared abominable in the sight of their husbands as widows, whilst their husbands lived, for to the barren ones only they were attached. So are we seeing that the origin of destroying embryos was taught to the sons and daughters of Adam by the fallen angels? That's where we got that from. We got that from angels that turned their backs on the Most High. And that's where we got that from. Biblically, the Canaanites are kind of, as time went on, the Canaanites kind of took that and ran with it. They began to worship demons that required child sacrifice. I'm gonna make a couple other videos about that, about the kings of Israel and things of that nature. Is coming up. So we went into our writings and we answered that question. But we see in the book of Genesis that commandment where it tells us to be fruitful and multiply. So we understand when we not multiplying, but we doing the act that's supposed to multiply. Are we in sin? I mean, I'm saying, I'm no saint. I'm just pointing this out. Shalom to the house of Israel. Shalom to the 12 tribes scattered abroad, as mentioned in James 1:1. Okay, I needed to add something to this video. I felt like I should. Okay, I'm not making this video to condemn anyone. I'm making this video for us to become knowledgeable about the things that we do and how our culture as Israelites has kind of become a culture of just American culture, and we're not supposed to do that. The Satan, the devil, the adversary, kind of has formed an American culture, and he's formed viewpoints about health and about reproduction and things of this nature. He's infused himself into the thought process and the, I guess, ideas of political correctness. He's injected himself into the government and the views of the masses. We as humans are not supposed to be destroying our offspring. This is not an Israelite thing. I mean, Israelites not supposed to do it for sure, directly from the Most High commandments. But the heathen's not supposed to do that either. And we've been deceived. You know what I'm saying? We've been deceived. And we basically defiling ourselves as human beings in the eyes of the Most High. I'm going to show you what Christ said about that real quick. This is Matthew 18:6. It says, "But whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea." Now, I realize that Christ is talking about hurting a believing child. But if he's saying if you harm a believing child, it'd be better that you hurt yourself. What do you think Christ feels about you harming an embryo? That's something to think about. But again, as an Israelite, the Most High wanted us to be a nation of priests. And some of us, he sort of has given the task of being watchmen. And watchmen warn. This is from the book Ezekiel. Watchmen warn. And that's all this is. I'm no saint. I've not always known about the Most High's laws. I'm no saint. But that's what this is for. This is not to hurt anyone or condemn anyone. It's to warn you not to do that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? And to be more careful with yourself and your soul. Now, this is the end. Shalom to the house of Israel. Shalom to the 12 tribes scattered abroad, as mentioned in James 1:1. Shalom to the heathen, too, that love the Most High and His Son. Shalom.